What's up, guys? Well, today's video is a little different. Um, as you guys know, um, on Twitter and I think maybe partially on YouTube, um, sorry, I thought I heard something, but and maybe partially on YouTube, there has been a trend going around and like a tag saying um, and it's called hashtag free Bloxburg and then hashtag don't free Bloxburg. And so I want to make an opinion on it. Um, I know that Creek Craft has released a video um, on uh, the whole trend that's been going around and everything. I want to give my opinion on what I think for both sides, um, along with like which side I'm leaning more on. As you can see, I haven't taken down the Christmas stuff yet. It's just gonna be normal, you know. Of course, it won't be taken down for quite a bit of time. Um, I'll probably take. Well, maybe I'll take it down today, since I don't have school. But so basically, hang on. All right, we're gonna go on a drive while I talk about this. So basically, um, there's okay. What in the world? Okay, so basically, there's hashtag free Bloxburg and hashtag don't free Bloxburg. And in my opinion, I kind of lean towards more the hashtag don't free Bloxburg side just because I feel like if Bloxburg was free, yes, it'd be good because then you can like play with whoever you want, and you know, some people can't get Robux, so they would be able to play as well, and then you wouldn't have to worry about like trying to get them Robux or them not being able to play and you want to play with them, stuff like that. Um, and so that would be like a good benefit to freeing Bloxburg. However, I feel like if Bloxburg became free, you would see more like hackers or exploiters, and then you would also see more beggars. Now, like, yeah, you may see some of those people every once in a while or so. I don't really see them as much anymore, but you will see them, but you don't see them as much. And I feel like if Bloxburg was free, it would just be a constant headache just because, you know, a lot more people would be joining, and so a lot more people would obviously be wanting to like play and everything. And that would just bring more hackers in. And then yeah, I'm not saying like hackers are just gonna like not come in even if Bloxburg isn't free, because I mean they're still gonna be there. But I feel like it lowers the chances just because it's not free, just because I don't feel like a lot of hackers or exploiters will try and for one, I feel like a lot of them try and use an alt usually, so if they get caught on their alt, they don't get punished on their main. Um, but then also like usually you would see that happening in like a free game per se. I don't think you would see that happening as often in a game that's not free, because I mean, what hacker is gonna want to just buy a game for actual Robux and, you know, just to exploit in it and then get banned later on? And so I feel like that itself is already like a big thing. Oops. I feel like that itself is already a big thing because then it's just like, I mean, really, who in their right mind is gonna try and exploit a game that they have to pay for and then just get banned later on? I don't feel like a lot of hackers or exploiters will do that. I mean, yes, they might, but not always 100%. So that's why I kind of feel that way. And then there'll be more beggars that obviously will come in as well just because um they're not going to want to work to earn their money. Like this right here, this 1 million, I have worked for this theoretically and technically, and I did because all of the houses that I make, I've had to work for the money for. And with the plot values being high, I get a lot of money from it. And so I have worked a lot just to be able to build houses, especially speed builds and stuff. You know, some of them I didn't exactly get to post just because like they got corrupted. Um, but that is definitely one thing that I've done. Like I have actually worked for this money. I didn't actually go and like ask people for money. Just because I know that's annoying. I mean, it's definitely annoying to me when people do that. That's why I don't even go ask. You know, because I'm like, I know how it feels. Like people come to me all the time just because they see that I have this big rich house, and they will tend to ask like, can I donate to them? Like I don't exactly want to say no, so I just give them like a couple thousand, but it actually is like annoying just because people expect to come into the game and just have money straight up and build them a house and everything, but they don't want to work for it. So they just want to use the money, or they just want to go to other people for their money instead of just working for it. And it's actually not that bad to work for it, to be honest, because certain jobs in this game will give you a lot of money fast. When I first started playing the game, I started off as a janitor, and I was leveling up, working for like 30 minutes. Um, and then I would stop being janitor, and then I would go home and probably invest that into like buying me like a couch or a laptop or something, um, for my little house that I had. And then after that, I started doing the pizza delivery job and leveling that up. Um, of course, spending a lot of time. Sometimes I'd even go on YouTube and search up like those 1 hour timers with like music in the background and stuff. And then I would just work until the timer went off, and then I would stop working and I'd make like a lot of money. You know, sometimes it was like 50K, and then when I got high enough, it was like 100K. So I actually did like work for that money. And then, now there's the Bloxburgers job. So, I mean, that job alone is pretty good, um, just for starting off, I'd say. And it's like one of the easiest ways to earn the money. I mean, not exactly the easiest, just because you still have to do a lot of tasks, like, and keep the efficiency up. Like, you could be like the cashier, but you have to take the orders and everything, which can get difficult at times. Um, just because you're trying to like consistently be able to get the order correct and not mess anything up. But that job alone is actually pretty good, even for starters. I started off with that job. I do have the excellent employee game pass, but I started off with that job when it first came out, and I'm already level 21. Versus me being level 38 as a delivery person, and I've worked as delivery person for pretty much my whole career in this game. And so I'd say the benefits to freeing Bloxburg is that you'd be able to play with your friends and your family, your cousins, whoever, and you won't have to worry about them having to get Robux just to play the game and everything. But some downs about it would be that it would welcome more exploiters and hackers. It would welcome more beggars into the game as well. And so it's kind of like, I mean, I would hope that even if they did make it free, they'd have some way to make sure that the hackers and exploiters um stay, down on the lower end, like that there's not a whole lot. Um and then I would hope that uh people would be more wise and not just like try and beg for money, of course. And then I would hope that the people who played the game during the beta and has had like paid access, I'd hope that they would get some type of reward um in their inventory just for that. Maybe like in early access exclusive like trophy, maybe like and add like maybe like the option to pick between like I don't know 50k Bloxburg money, and then maybe like or maybe do like the trophy 50k Bloxburg money and then maybe like 2k block bucks or something, something big but also something good that can really help and show appreciation to the people who did actually spend like their hard um time in the game, um and who have actually had Bloxburg since early access when they paid for it, you know so that's something I'd want to see, to be honest. You guys can let me know your opinions on it, but that's just my opinion. I personally don't really want it to be free, but if it was free, I just hope that we do get, certain things for it, and that like for early access users. And then I also oh my god, okay. And then I also hope that they would add more measures just to make sure that uh you know more hackers and exploiters won't come into the game. Which I mean, obviously, anti cheats and everything would be um like the safety measures for that. But you know, and then as long as it doesn't like cause anything server wise, like any server wide chaos, as well, that would be nice. Because another thing I feel like is if they want to make it free, they should probably expand the map size for plots. Like maybe there's a lot of space that goes on over here where the campsite is. So maybe add space for actual plots to sit over there and around. So then that way people don't only have to drive here and there, they can also drive on like the hill and stuff to people. And maybe that could be like a premium thing, like people who have premium have the ability to like go and live up on the hills, stuff like that. But so then that way you could increase the server size and allow more people to be in one server, and then also um just have more plot availability and not have like such not really empty, but just not have a whole lot of empty space because there's nothing really to do up there besides camping, anyways. So adding a couple extra plot spaces up there, I don't think would really hurt anything. But with that being said, though, that would be the end of this video. Ooh. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Should be coming out in 1 to 2 days, depending on how far apart I place it to come out. I think the next one is either gonna be me racing my cousin in an obby, or what was it? Or me talking about Bloxburg's latest update. Yeah, let's see you guys. Bye.